Before giving you details on the events that took place during the Benin-Akure War of 1818, I would like to take you through their historical concepts and heritage. First, let's consider the Benin people. History. The Benin people, also known as the Edo people, are native to southern Nigeria, centered around Benin City. They established the Benin Kingdom around the 11th century, which grew into one of West Africa's most powerful and well-organized empires. The kingdom reached its height between the 15th and 17th centuries, engaging in trade with Europeans, especially the Portuguese, exchanging goods such as ivory, pepper, and artworks. The political system was highly centralized, ruled by the Oba of Benin, a sacred monarch believed to be divinely chosen. The Oba wielded spiritual and administrative authority, supported by a network of nobles and palace officials. In 1897, the British invaded and destroyed much of Benin City, looting thousands of artifacts in what became known as the Benin Expedition. Art. The Benin people are world-renowned for their bronze, brass, ivory, and wood sculptures, often called the Benin Bronzes. These artworks, created by guilds under royal patronage, include plaques, heads, figurines, and ceremonial objects. They were used to record historical events, celebrate royalty, and honor ancestors. Benin art is noted for its realism, symbolism, and intricate craftsmanship. Many of these pieces were taken during the 1897 British invasion and are now held in museums worldwide, though efforts are ongoing for their repatriation. Contemporary culture. Today, the Benin people maintain a strong sense of cultural identity. The Oba still exists as a traditional and ceremonial ruler, with significant influence in local matters. Traditional festivals such as the Igu festival, honoring the Oba and ancestral spirits, are celebrated with dance, music, and rituals. The Edo language is still widely spoken, and traditional attire, including coral bead regalia, plays a key role in ceremonies. Despite modernization, the Benin people continue to preserve their heritage, blending old traditions with modern Nigerian life. Turning over to the Akure people. History. The Akure people are a subgroup of the Yoruba ethnic group in southwestern Nigeria. They are primarily found in Akure, the capital of Ondo State, according to oral history. The city was founded by a prince from Ife, the spiritual homeland of the Yoruba. This prince, Omorimilikan, was said to be a direct descendant of Oduduwa, the progenitor of the Yoruba people. Akure developed as a kingdom with a strong monarchical system. The ruler, known as the Deji of Akure, held significant power and spiritual authority. The town grew through trade, agriculture, and diplomacy, and its location made it a cultural and political hub within the Yoruba region. Art. Akure art forms are closely tied to broader Yoruba artistic traditions, including wood carving, beadwork, metalwork, and textile arts. While Akure did not develop a distinct visual art style like Benin, its artisans produced sculptures, masks, and ceremonial items for religious and royal purposes. The palace of the Deji is adorned with carvings and traditional decorations that reflect Yoruba cosmology and history. The use of beaded crowns, royal regalia, and shrines highlight the sacred nature of kingship and ancestral reverence in Akure culture. Contemporary culture. Today, Akure remains an important city in Nigeria, both administratively and culturally. The Deji of Akure still exists as a traditional ruler and plays a vital ceremonial and social role, especially during festivals and conflict resolution. The people of Akure maintain Yoruba traditions such as Ariki priest poetry, talking drums, and cultural festivals like the Ulufanta festival, which celebrates the king's annual seclusion and renewal. Christianity and Islam are widely practiced, but traditional beliefs still hold significance, especially in rituals involving the ancestors and Orisha Yoruba deities. The Yoruba language, particularly the Akure dialect, remains vibrant, and local crafts, attire, and cuisine continue to reflect the people's rich heritage. The Benin-Akure War of 1818. Conflict and control. In pre-colonial Nigeria. Focus. The causes, course, and consequences of the war between the Kingdom of Benin and the Akure Kingdom. Region. Present-day Nigeria, Edo and Ondo states. Historical background. Kingdom of Benin, a powerful and centralized state in what is now Edo State, ruled by the Oba of Benin, with influence over many Yoruba and Edo-speaking areas. Akure Kingdom, a Yoruba kingdom in present-day Ondo State. Though smaller, it was politically and economically significant. Preceding tensions, Akure had grown increasingly independent and had started resisting Benin's influence and tribute demands. Causes of the war. Political autonomy. Akure's refusal to pay tribute to the Oba of Benin. Economic interests. Akure's growing trade power and control of regional trade routes threatened Benin's dominance. Violation of protocol. Prince Osupa of Akure, later Deji Osupa I, offended Benin by taking actions viewed as rebellious. Insult to Benin's authority. Reports of Akure chiefs disrespecting the Oba was seen as justification for military action. The war begins 1818. Benin's response. Oba Osemwende, reign c. 1816 to 1848, dispatched a well-organized military campaign against Akure. General Command. The Benin army was led by Ezomo, one of Benin's top war commanders, and supported by other war chiefs. Akure's defense. Led by the reigning Deji of Akure, likely Deji Erikale or possibly Prince Osupa depending on interpretations. Akure resisted the invasion fiercely. Key events of the war. Early battles. The Benin forces moved swiftly, capturing several towns allied with Akure. Siege of Akure. After a prolonged fight, Benin forces laid siege to Akure town. Fall of Akure. The city was captured. The Deji of Akure was reportedly killed or exiled, and the town was sacked. Aftermath and consequences. Installation of new ruler. Benin installed Prince Osupa, later Deji Osupa I, as a vassal king loyal to Benin. Tributary status. Akure was resubjugated and made to resume tribute payments to Benin. Regional power shift. Benin's military success reaffirmed its regional hegemony in southwestern Nigeria. Long-term tensions. The war sowed seeds of resistance that would resurface in later anti-colonial and anti-authoritarian movements. Key figures. Oba Osemwende, ruler of Benin at the time, a strong military leader who expanded and enforced Benin's authority. Prince Osupa Deji Osupa I, installed by Benin as Akure's ruler after the war. Deji Erikale, possibly ruler of Akure during the war, who opposed Benin's control. Ezomo of Benin, leading general of the Benin army during the campaign. Legacy. Cultural impact. War songs, oral histories, and traditions in both Benin and Akure recall the conflict. Political lessons. Illustrates the interplay of regional power dynamics, diplomacy, and warfare in pre-colonial Nigeria. Modern relevance. Remains a key historical reference point in the heritage of both Edo and Ondo peoples. In conclusion, the Benin-Akure War of 1818 was a pivotal moment in West African history, highlighting the strength of the Benin Empire and the strategic significance of Akure. It demonstrates how African kingdoms maintained political control, conducted warfare, and managed complex interstate relationships before colonial intervention. References. 1. Adibanji Akintoye, A History of the Yoruba People. 2. Jacob Egariba, A Short History of Benin. 3. Oral histories from Akure and Benin elders. 4. Archival records from the National Archives of Nigeria. Thank you so much for watching this video, as I look forward to seeing you more often as you make this channel your most favorite. Click by subscribing, liking and sharing of contents on this platform for a broad range.